Yet another title matchup on our card tonight. This time, the IZW 3D Sports Fighting Championship on the line. And someone who desires nothing more than to not just capture that championship, but retire the man he's been neck and neck with for the past year, Parada.
I mean, you know, a picture says 1,000 words. I don't know how many words a t-shirt says, but the t-shirt that man is wearing right there pretty much says the entire story itself.
And Parada willing to wage not just his title, but his career for the sheer purpose of driving home that there is no way Damian Desire could ever beat him, not with that title on the line.
Well, I mean, and I haven't been commentating here for very long, but every single match that I have seen, Parada brings it with an intensity that you don't see just out of any professional wrestler, and looks to increase that winning streak tonight against Damian Desire.
The IZW 3D Sports Fighting Championship, as the rules of the title state, Parada can choose not just his opponent, but the circumstances on which his title was defended. Tonight, it is a ladder match. And exactly the kind of circumstances Damian Desire's been hoping for, too. His first time ever competing in a ladder match. In his words, it's the crash of flesh against steel, the pain that is endured under those ladders that just gets him going.
Gives the people what they want. And look at that awesome.
I didn't know Parada spoke sign language.
Hey, just tell him he's number one. Look at the ferocity of Parada.
Given more than just one finger, how about some fists? Into the corner, but look at Damian Desire, able to escape to the outside, but Parada not far behind. What a PK!
Really quickly, let's talk about the uniqueness of this match. This is more than just a singles match. This is more than just a match for a championship. But this is a ladder match between two competitors. A normal ladder match, you would expect to see 4, 5, even 6 to 8 competitors. This is two individuals going one-on-one to climb the ladder to get the 3D Fighting Championship.
Remember, one time they were friends, too.
There's layers to this. This wrestling match is like onions. They have layers.
But right now, peeling open the chest of Parada with that shot from Damian Desire. But Parada starting to fight back. You talk about the lack of men in this matchup, just one-on-one, but I can tell you, these men have multiple men's worth of hatred between them.
Oh, no! That is not good. That does not bode well.
Damian Desire might have just broken his hand.
And Parada might have broken his against the chest of Desire.
I think you broke Desire's chest.
Look, it's not a contest. It's not a competition. But that might have been the hardest chop we've heard all night.
I think the entire front row felt that.
And it just woke up Damian Desire back in control of the Sun Valley Pirate, sending Parada back into the ring.
Oh, yeah. It woke him up all right. He's still feeling it.
But that's the opening Parada's been looking for. Suicide dive! Going flying on the Desire. And Parada knows what's on the line. Not just his title, but his career. As he looks to scale to the top and finish the job.
And that's just that aspect alone is an incredible aspect to add to this match. I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if it's cockiness. I don't know if it's pure stupidity. But right now, Parada looking in great position to retain here.
But Desire is not going to let it happen that easily. But now with the ladder in the ring, Desire has a choice to make. Does he keep the attack on Parada or does he go for the title?
You just saw right there, we got that special camera up there specifically set up just for this match. We don't want to miss any of the action. Oh!
Parada able to slide into the ladder, sending the ladder face first into Desire.
This match is sponsored by Lewis Ladders. Oh, Jesus.
Like a cutlass cutting through the chest of Desire.
Whoa!
Desire still has his wits about him, able to escape for now!
Whoa!
And back first into that ladder with a shotgun drop kick.
I think that actually surprised Parada.
I mean, at least there's no holding back in this match.
No.
Certainly not with the animosity these two have.
The term showing your hand is exactly what these two are doing right now.
And one of them might be broken.
He's definitely got a broken hand, I know that.
But now with a hip toss onto the ladder, turnabout is fair play. This time I got it right. As Damian Desire is taken out.
Here, there's a golf club going. Thank you, Ethan. Proud of you, buddy.
And now looking to do something even more dangerous.
Oh!
Suplex onto the ladder. Oh.
I don't know if these guys realize that you have to use the ladder to get the belt.
I was just going to say something about the touch. I was like, what if the ladder breaks?
I guess
the belt's up there. Does it keep going all night?
I guess you could stack chairs.
Well, here's the thing. The economy of ladders is going to play a role in this matchup. It's exchanging one more opportunity to win that belt for more damage on your opponent.
The economy of ladders. Okay, so what's the differential ratio of one stool compared to one ladder?
I just wrote down the economy of ladders. That's
economy
incredible.
of ladders. Wow. Oh!
Well, Parada's learning firsthand. Sit back first into the corner and the ladder.
Gentlemen, that ladder is bent. The rungs on that ladder are bent.
I was gonna say I don't know. It's definitely not. That's an OSHA violation waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Let's have Greg whip out the hat.
Now Damian Desire setting up the ladder, eyeing up that 3D Sports Fighting Championship. A title he's been gunning for since November of last year.
Again, this match is sponsored by Louisville Ladder Company.
But even on his knees, Parada doing everything he can to stop Desire.
Well, I guess we're not going to go for the belt this time.
I think for Desire, this is so much more than just the belt, especially with the stipulation of Parada's career on the line. You got to think that if anything, Parada would want to climb that ladder much, much more than Desire would. Desire is going to put Parada through the ringer and the ladder.
But Parada still got some fight left in him. And like you said, Parada knows what's on the line. He's got to keep it up here. Follows it up with a boot to the face.
One thing I love is the referee said, "The hell with it, I'm getting out of the ring." Oh!
And with the hatred that these two have for each other, I do not blame him.
Neither do I.
What a drop kick by Desire now. Looking to inflict even more punishment on Parada.
Oh!
Face first into that ladder.
Well, Desire has some sort of idea there. Desire setting up that ladder in a very precarious situation. Clearly has motive to use it. We're going to grab the second ladder here.
Just like we said, there's more than one ladder.
You need 2 slices of bread to make a sandwich.
Well, you also need meat. You need fixings. You need stuff in the middle.
You show me where on a peanut butter and jelly there's meat.
You don't put meat on your peanut butter and jelly?
It's still a sandwich.
Well, right now, Damian Desire has some evil intentions, bringing that second ladder into the picture. But it's bought Parada plenty of time to recover.
Been living a lie for 41 years.
You've been putting bologna in your peanut butter and jelly, haven't you?
No. Braunschweiger.
Huh?
But what does Desire have in mind here? That ladder laid down. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! Neck breaker onto the ladder.
You know, they always say when steel meets flesh, flesh is going to lose.
It's a smart saying.
And bone isn't any stronger.
Almost as smart as saying you know who Wendy Richter is.
I feel like if you made a ladder out of femur bones, it'd be pretty strong.
And Desire has a point. He's proven as a champion for our partners at WrestleDrag, holding that WrestleDrag championship. But now looks for an even bigger prize on his home turf here at IZW.
Just attacking that spot that landed completely on the ladder.
This match just feels appropriate given that it's at the show called Psycho Circus, because at this point you'd have to be psycho to want to introduce a third a chair into a ladder match now. And I guess technically there's no disqualification, so anything goes.
Josh, who can afford a third ladder?
And, well, that's the economy of ladders.
Well, at this point you got to wonder. You talk about those ladders. Damian Desire has the opportunity to go for that title, but he's choosing to inflict as much punishment as possible on Parada.
Let's just sum this up right now. We have a ladder laid across one of the turnbuckles.
Check.
A ladder literally in the middle of the ropes.
Check.
And we also have a chair that just leaned up against other turnbuckles.
It's about to be used!
Oh, Jesus!
As Desire is driven face first into that chair, Parada is back and looking to capitalize.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
And it only gets worse! Back body drop onto the ladder.
Ethan, does the value in a ladder go up the more damage the ladder takes in this economy?
Well, think about it. Those rungs can be damaged. The parts of the ladder needed for it to stay up, those can be damaged too. Parada has to be smart here. He has to preserve those ladders. But right now, from inflicting damage on the ladders to inflicting damage on Desire, two can play the neckbreaker game.
Well, and Damian Desire has had 2 out of 3 implements that he has set up gone incorrect in his favor. Now, Parada looking to go 3 for 3.
That's what I don't understand, Josh. What was Damian thinking? He wasted all that time and all it did was backfire.
But now, Damian's got to think of a way out of this.
Oh!
Blue Thunder Bomb onto the suspended ladder. But look at this. Desire in a compromising position laid out across that ladder.
This is the part in the video game where you go up to the top rope and you use your opponent to try to grab the belt.
Will he make a desirable sandwich with that ladder? Right now, it's open face, Josh.
Well, Parada making the smart move, going for that ladder. And it speaks to the experience, the maturity of Parada. He knows what's on the line here, and he's not going to waste any more time.
Tell you what, Parada has been stirring up some serious punishment to Damian Desire this whole match. But wait a minute. Oh, that bell is the fingertips.
So close yet so far. And once again, that ladder goes down. Again, it's all about time in a matchup like this. The time your opponent is down, the time you have to capitalize. As right now, Parada looking to make sure there is nothing standing between him and that title. As he eyes up Desire in the corner. And that's not the kind of sandwich you were thinking of, Josh.
I mean, I guess it qualifies as a sandwich. Oh, no!
As that ladder set flying into the face of Parada, follows it up with a leg drop.
He just folded up like a pretzel.
Does that qualify as a ladder knuckle sandwich?
But right now, Desire's hit a move that he has pinned countless opponents with. Parada is down.
But the objective here is not to get a pin, Ethan. The objective here is to climb the ladder, which at this point has been used more as a weapon than an actual ladder to either retain or gain this championship.
Ethan,
Great point.
It says right there. Look, it says match, ladder match.
Exactly. And Desire knows it. Looking to scale that ladder once again, but Parada's starting to work his way back to his feet.
Did you just try to lecture the ladder economist, Ethan, Lawmaster?
I know. You know what? I don't belong in that role. I should have minded my P's and Q's. You're right.
Desire looking to... Oh, no.
Now was Desire so close to that championship, but finds himself in the wrong part of town. On the shoulders of Parada and drop neck first across the knee. But now the fatigue starting to set in for Parada. Not as quick to scale that ladder as before.
These fans do not want to see any more damage done to Damian Desire. They are chanting to climb the ladder.
But most of all, they want to see Parada hold that 3D Sports Fighting Championship over his head to continue his career, not just in IZW, but in pro wrestling as a whole.
He is right there. He is about maybe 3 inches away.
And back down he goes.
You know, whether Damian Desire is in this fight mentally, he's still in this fight physically. Every single bone, broken or solid, making sure that Parada will suffer.
I'm more worried about the emotional damage.
There's not enough therapy in the world for independent wrestling.
No.
And doing everything he can to keep Parada down. Damian Desire goes for the ladder once again.
And again, not going for the belt. Gentlemen, what is this?
That title comes secondary to the opportunities that Parada has cost Desire. But right now, Parada's up there to meet Desire. Scary game these two are playing. Parada could go crashing to the floor, to the concrete. But right now, he's standing his ground, trading shots with Parada.
What an incredible shot right there by our production team. This just shows you the scale that this match is. This has been biblical thus far.
This is at least 15 feet in the air we're looking at.
It's a long way to fall.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys should do this!
Superplex off the ladder!
Ay, caramba. And there's the chant.
Sometimes the audience speaks for itself.
But now Desire's out to the floor. Parada's right where he needs to be with the ladder in his sights. Can he finally capture that championship?
I think this is it. There is no way. There is no way.
Well, it's the wrong championship, but there's so much pride on the line in this match. Parada finally able to put Parada's pride away and retain this championship here and now at Psycho Circus.
I think your boy might get it.
Wait a minute. Damian Desire!
Back in with the chair.
This is a ladders match. It is not a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Oh my. Oh!
To the chest, to the arm of Parada. But now Parada is down. Desire scaling the ladder once again.
I looked over to our right side 3 times in this match, and I saw our EMTs grab their bags.
Oh my
With the hold of
gosh.
the title.
Oh my gosh.
That is it.
I don't know how he did it, but I do know where he did it, and he did it here at Psycho Shooters.
What do you mean you don't know how he did it? We all saw how he did it. That was an assault.
That's what I'm saying. How is he still standing? He took a superplex from, I think that ladder was well over 20 feet.
Well, regardless, that title on the line, the career of his rival on the line, that was the motivation Desire needed to capture his first championship here at IZW. But guys, I mean, you know what that means, right?
That means he's got to defend it now, Ethan. He's the champ.
But even more so for Parada, I mean, these are the last seconds of Parada's in-ring career. spent watching Damian Desire walk out with that championship, with his legacy in his arms.
See, Josh ain't talking right now because that's your boy, and I don't know what to say. I did not have this in the bingo card. I literally have my money on Parada getting that belt tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of anyone with the name Damian, but we just watched a man lose his career.
And in this ladder economy, that's hard times. You know what? I don't usually do it, but I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. You said, Ethan, this is the last time we'll see Parada here at Bullshears in Peoria inside of an IZW ring.
And it was seeing what Charles Cassis had built at IZW, his trainer had built here at IZW, that motivated Parada to return. And there's no place Parada would rather end it than right here in IZW. What a run since 2024. And we wish the best to the Sun Valley Pirate as he sails off into the sunset.
I'm gonna tell you what, that's only the fourth match we have tonight. Where do you go from here?
Well, we take it to tag team action. Affirmative Action have been quite on a tear since they lost those IZW Tag Team Championships, and their two biggest targets have been Pete the Heat and our senior official, Scott Johnson. And that will be settled in tag team competition next, here at IZW Psycho Circus.